Hi everyone, I'm going to show you today on how to use a VSA software and record a signal over the air. Now, for example, when you want to measure a Bluetooth signal for post-processing and you want that to transmit back the same signal to your device under test, and this is how we're going to use it. So what we need is a VSA software that's installed on the analyzer. This is used to capture the signal over the air. So this is the one that I already set up. So this VSA software is running on our PXA, which is N9030B. And I have recorded a signal and I'm going to play it back. Then we're going to we send back the same signal to a SIGGEN. And for this instance, I'm using the EXG N5172B to transmit back the same signal. And on the left side here, I have another spec-end connected to the output of that SIGGEN. So just assuming that you have recorded a signal and you want to play back through SIGGEN, and this is what your device under test is going to see. All right, let's get started. So first of all, we have to make sure that our PC is connected to a SIGGEN. So in detail, how to connect any instruments, keysign instruments to your PC, you can check on the other video that's within this channel. Just look for IP setup, IP address setup. And we have two options for that. One is DHCP and the other one is static. So it depends on your situation where just use whichever that's suitable for your setup according to your IT profile. So let's get started. So first of all, okay, I'll remove this one first. So how do we add on a LAN instruments? For example, right now is try to connect a SIGGEN to this PC. Let's go to LAN instruments and enter the address. So my address for this EXG is this one. So after that, you should see a green tick here. And once you've done that, you can just minimize this connection expert. Just put it at the background. Then we go to VSA software. This is where you want to use VSA software to control or to transfer out the signal that you have measured. So first of all, let me play back the recorded signal which I want to transmit back. So for example, this is I captured a few months back, and okay, and first of all, I have to configure the hardware. So I have to go to Discover Instruments. So this is where you're going to select the SIGGEN. So if you can connect this SIGGEN to the I/O library, which is a connection expert, it should pop up over here when you click to Discover Instrument. Then we go to Configure, and okay, let me start here again. So we want to add SIGGEN as a source to the software. So this is where you do it. Just click plus, source, transfer that to configurations, and you can name it as EXG. We need this name to be unique because you're going to see it later why we need it to name it to something that's useful. So once you've done that, we can just click close, and since we already record that recording, so we go to source. So this is the same name that we place in that configurations. So we click on EXG, and we go to control and enable. So as you can see, there's a difference between the center frequency of the recorded signal and also frequency here. So what is going to happen is that when we turn on the RF here, it all depends on the setup on this RF frequency. So for example, I'm going to show you here what if I set it to 25 dBm. So as you can see, this PXA is connected to the output of the SIGGEN, and you're seeing that. Oh, sorry. Here. So we should have that. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So something that I pressed wrongly just now, but anyway, bear with me. So this is just to prove that I'm controlling this the SIGGEN using the VSA software. So as you can see, if I turn on RF, I turn off RF, it will be there. So how do I transfer the signal that has been recorded to the SIGGEN? As easy as you can just click current. Okay, and you can choose when you want it to happen between the playback period. So once we've done that, it's already uploaded to the SIGGEN, but the RF is not on. So when we click this RF on, you should see that. And because this is so narrow, 25K span, let's change that to 50 meg, so you can see the signal. There you go. Okay, so we can go down a bit, so they can see. As you can see, it's similar to between the transmitted and the recorded signal and the transmitted signal. And again, from here you can do wonders with the VSA software, with whatever you need after that. And assuming that your device under test is connected to the SIGGEN, and you can do whatever post-processing you want it to be or whatever testing. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching.